to you by Society Art Valerie. This exclusive gallery features local and international artists showcasing their extraordinary artistic talents. This fine gallery may also serve as a venue for your special events. You can find them on Instagram and online at societyart.ca. Thank you, Society Art Valerie. And now we return you to your podcast.
You are watching Wedding Chimes with Val.
Yay! I love Wedding Chimes with Val.
Welcome back.
And welcome back, Chimers. Oh my
yes,
God.
Is what, episode 11?
I know.
That's, where's time? Time's just flying by.
I know, but it's fun because we get to learn and we get to talk about many, many amazing
a lot
things
of
about
stuff.
weddings.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Doesn't it make you want to get married all over again?
No.
Not really. I know I was going to say, not really. No.
Skip that. We're good to go.
Oh,
I'm actually okay. I'm really okay.
We are good to go.
That's it. But wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
We have somebody special here who's getting ready to take the
do
plunge.
it.
Yes.
Don't.
I'm getting married.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm a glutton for
Amazing.
weddings.
So, yep, I am getting married. Actually, I'm getting married Sunday, coming up May 26th, 2024.
Oh my God.
How many times in your life are you going to watch a wedding podcast with a wedding event planner or a wedding planner that's
getting
getting married that can talk about both?
It's
right?
something. It's, with that being said, it was an experience. I must say, it was more, because I'm used to the behind the scenes, right? As a wedding planner, I know everything that goes behind the scenes, the planning, and I just see from afar on the wedding day, everything happen, like the dance, the ceremony. Yeah. I'm just watching from a corner in the back, making sure everything goes well, right? Or making sure everything happens. So planning my own wedding, being a wedding planner and being a bride, well, Sunday. Yeah. It was an experience. It's still a lot. I want to say a lot going on, it's okay, I want to, yes, I'm a bride, I'm excited, of course, why would not be excited, but at the same time, I'm well, I'm a planner too, so I have to make sure everything is good to go on my end as a planner, right? Yeah. And then I still have quote unquote planner responsibilities because the venue that I'm getting married at also expects me to have certain things to give them, right, done. So it's a lot. It was a lot, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice.
Wow, amazing. So basically, what's this episode 11 of Wedding Chimes with Val is going to be
the planner.
The planner getting married, right? So that's okay. That's what we'll title it. The planner getting married. It's amazing.
It's a lot. It was I knew from the beginning.
And you can't screw up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Your own
I knew from the beginning, from the get-go, I'm I'm going to do my own wedding because this is what I do. Yeah. And I wouldn't have it any other way because I read online. I seen blogs, I read online. Oh, I'm a wedding planner, but I hired our own planner. I'm okay, great. That's you. Yeah. But for me, I wouldn't be able to because I know how I like things done, how things are supposed to be done. And I'm also certified too, right? Yes. So I know how things are supposed to go. So that's why I'm nah, I'll do it. And honestly, I was happy because I was able to decide on certain things, what, our preferences, me and my fiance's preferences, what, it was a different experience. It wasn't waiting on the client, okay, what color do you want? Here's okay, I like this color, or, oh, what flowers? I like these flowers. It was an easier, faster process for me because I knew ahead of time what I wanted to do.
So then was your fiance involved? Because I know sometimes,
he was,
right?
He was involved for a few things.
He got to choose the date.
No, not even. No,
the
date was on me actually.
See, I totally agree.
The date, I have to say, if I think back, was on me.
I totally agree.
Yeah, that was
I totally agree. It's a woman's thing. It's a woman's thing.
Because the thing was, our venue was booked on the 25th, the Saturday. Okay. And our anniversary is May 22nd. No. So we wanted to keep it as close as possible to our...
So in case one of you forgets, it's our wedding anniversary is coming up.
Yeah. So that's why. So that's why, because when we first started dating was I think back in 2016. It was May 22nd. Wow. So that's why I wanted a day in May closer to our anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
So that's why I'm the 26th will have to do because the 25th they were booked already because it's a popular venue. and that's why. So I can't complain. You know, I'm very, very happy that we picked the date and the venue.
So you both picked the date?
Yes. At the end, it was a group effort. He agreed.
A group effort?
It was a group effort that he agreed to.
Yes. And what I do with my fiance, like I do with my clients, that we have wedding meetings. So from the beginning, because it's true, because I'm like, it's still a wedding. It's still a wedding I've planned, and my name's on it.
Yeah.
Like I can't just give up everything I worked for just, you know, not to do what I do, right?
Exactly.
Like my name's on it. Like it's by me, right? By my company.
8:30, get up.
Yeah, it's
time to meet.
And so we had wedding meetings throughout the wedding planning, you know, and we would talk about certain things. We would discuss, okay, what's next, what has to do, what he has to do, what his to-do list is, you know, for certain decisions.
His to-do list.
Yeah.
Listen, I already see
I
where
love it. I love this.
he's like, okay, let's have this meeting, Miss, you know, he's pretending that you're the planner now.
Yeah.
Miss Planner. When does the sex start? Because I want to have sex with the planner. Sorry.
Honeymoon.
He's like,
You'll have to earn it.
Sure, let's do the meeting. Let's do the meeting, honey.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh my God, that's
No,
that's in the plan.
Yeah.
That's in the itinerary.
in the itinerary.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Sorry, I had to veer off there.
Where is it
all
on the
good.
itinerary?
My brain is a little.
A little warped. Yeah, we know that.
You know, what do you want to do?
But
yeah.
but
So the to-do list.
yes, the to-do list. And like I try to, you know, do it as if I was like with my clients, the process. Because that's what I'm used to, right? Like the initial meeting, everything with the plans.
Hello, I am going to be your wife, so let's sit down and let's
sit down
talk.
He's
and
like-
let's talk.
He's like, what are you wearing to the meeting, honey?
And it worked. It did work.
Good.
Because I'm like, it's important that we're on the same page for a lot of things. And there's
A lot of things. Just say I do.
And then some things I want to say, like, I'm used to doing certain things alone as a planner, like sort of like signing off on certain things.
Okay.
So I'm like, some things I took the decision because I knew it was the best thing to do ahead of time.
I love it.
So I'm like, we need to, because there's certain things in wedding planning that you just can't, like, you have to have certain things, right? Like certain order of things, right? So like, for example, like the signage for the wedding, you know, like the little bar sign with the welcome drinks, you know, like all, like we spoke, details are very important. Little things make a difference. So I order a lot of things on Etsy.
Yeah.
Because I know we'll need them
Yeah.
ahead of time. So I planned myself out to get this all like months before, because I know, well, if I get closer to the wedding, I'm not going to get it on time. So it was a lot. It was a big, like, I'm used to this, like I said, with my clients too. I do this for my clients.
Yeah.
I give them links for Etsy things for my clients. Like, you want this, I know a good website for that, or a good florist. So I went with a lot of the vendors I worked with beforehand for my wedding.
Nice, good.
Because I could trust them.
Yeah.
And I worked with them prior multiple times, like the venue, the Nelligan.
Yeah.
I worked with them before my wedding, and I'm like, this is a beautiful venue, and I love the vibe. It's what I pretty much had in mind for for a wedding. The DJ, I worked with him before, the florist, the decorations, the rentals, everything I worked, all the crew I know, basically the photographer, everyone I worked with ahead of time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So I did it on purpose that I knew everyone.
Okay.
And we know how we work together, right? Because, like, you know, with different vendors you work differently, you know, so the vendors we picked, I should say.
We picked it all.
We're
giving a credit.
and I'm like, and that's why I told my fiance, I'm like, look, it's important that I work with them again, because I know I could trust them.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a big thing in the industry, is like who you work with, and you know, it's like they do a good job, great, and they're an awesome person. And I tell the same thing to my clients too. Like I told him, it's important that you could trust your vendor, and they do a good job. You know, you could count on them.
That's
so
important.
that's why it was important when I picked the vendors. I'm like, okay, because I always have like a vendor list, a preferred vendor list to give to all my clients.
Yeah.
So I looked at it. I'm like, you know, which ones do I want to work with for a wedding?
Oh, nice.
And I did tell my fiance, I'm like, look, here are your options. I did say, I'm like, I have a list for you if you want. You know.
Here are your options. You can pick. it just affects the outcome of tonight.
Basically, just pick wisely. Pick your choice wisely.
Which is the one that's highlighted in yellow is the one that I suggest, and I'm just saying.
Yeah. So So I'm like, example for DJ. I'm like, okay, like there's a few names I gave him. Like I worked with them all, and I'm like, but this one was at the wedding I did last time.
So just letting you know.
So just a heads up. He knows the venue. He knows where to set up. There's no surprises. That's simple.
Well, that you have an advantage because you do it every single week.
And that's an advantage is I knew, and I know what to expect too on the wedding day. You know, I know the routine, I know the drill. Okay, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Then after this, I know what they're gonna do. Like the venue will set up after do this. I know the whole routine. So when I'm taking pictures, I'm like, okay, they should be finished by now. I'm like, okay, give it a bit. Like roughly, I could time like a bit. Like I know mentally, I could time it. Like okay, like in 20 minutes, they should be almost done, or they're starting now. You know. And like I said, what's good with the venue is the venue manager, right? I worked with her before. She's super amazing, and when I worked with her, we're on the same page. So I'm like, if anyone on my wedding day that has to take over for me, basically,
exactly,
she'll be the one, you know.
The good thing is that's very good.
The good thing is we're gonna have a podcast after the wedding passes.
That's gonna
just
be fun.
about how you feel as a bride and as a planner, because you're one of the only. I don't want to say only. I'm sure other planners have gotten married.
Yeah.
But it's going to be different for you, and we're going to have live, fresh feedback.
It's
of how it went. Did you feel like a bride or did you feel like a planner? Like, what was your feeling?
My feeling, and this is my prediction now, is I think I'll still feel like a planner, but there'll be, I think, a moment I'll be like, okay, like now it's time that I could relax.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Now I could kiss my husband.
Not like I don't
Where
know.
is he?
I don't know when it'll happen, but I feel like because for me as a planner, you know, I'm used to certain things, certain responsibilities, right? There's a lot of responsibilities I take on as a planner, right? And everything, you know, has to go a certain way. This has to be in the right order. But I think at one point during the day, I don't know when, if before or after the ceremony, I'll be like, okay, like it's what I imagined and what I planned came to life.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay, now I could maybe just sit back.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can we go into details like of what's coming,
Yeah.
what's the food, what's on the menu? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because I mean, people will only see it after, so you're not spoiling it.
I told all my clients already, but that's
okay.
fine.
Oh, that's great. Oh my God.
I gave them ideas, you know.
So what are we eating?
No, wait. First, it's the ceremony and the decor. What are you talking about?
Yes,
about
important.
Yeah, see, you need a woman.
Wait a minute.
It's just in the end.
Important. ask the guest what's important.
In the end,
the food or the food?
women decide
Music.
this process.
Yeah. Don't forget the music.
You're right. Decor.
So what we decide to do?
I love that correction. Okay, go ahead.
So the ceremony and reception are gonna be in the same room, the ballroom. So it's like this big. It's a ballroom. And so we'll have the ceremony there. So I rented the white carpet. I have candles already in vases because as a planner I have things that are popular. Yeah. I have them like at my parents' house in storage because you never know, we might need a candle with vases, and I have. And they're all battery operated candles because venues don't allow like the smoke anymore because it could be a danger hazard, especially if you have a big dress on or whatever.
Yeah, they're right.
You don't want to take a chance. So I have the candles that I'll be lining up on the carpet, like on the side, and then I rented an ark for the ceremony, and it's like a white ark with white roses and baby's breath. Very elegant because the ceremony is, I'm timing it like around 30-35 minutes. So my mind as a planner, I'm like, I feel for the setup after the room flip, it'll be an easier flip of the room.
Smart.
Because if you don't know this already, but let's say if you have the ceremony and reception in the same room, they only set up the reception after the ceremony is done. So they literally flip the room. So when everyone leaves, they take everything apart, and then they flip the room.
Okay.
A room flip usually lasts an hour and a half. It really depends. But in my case, I'm like, I didn't want to make it complicated because I know the more things I add on, there'll be a lot more for the venue to like remove and the candles, what I'm going to do after the ceremony is I told the venue to put them near my head table and near like the welcome sign outside. So like they could be reused. They'll be good because every wedding season I buy new candles, like battery candles, because some are broken or some just don't work anymore over time. Yeah. So I bought a fresh bunch. So to add on to my collection that I already have, so that's why I'm under. And what's neat is they have a remote with them, so you could just turn them on with the remote, so you don't have to go one by one.
Look at that remote candle.
So it's much
fun.
easier. So that's the ceremony look, and I wanted to go classic for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know, I mean, like picture-wise and, you know, camera, I'm like, I want something not overkill. Because I know at the end it'll be like a lot to remove, like a flip, you know? And also I got off, I think it was Amazon, is I bought like a basket that has like mini tissue saying for your happy tears. So like I'm gonna have like a little thing in the front and like to have like it's so if someone needs a tissue when they come in, they have it. I was originally wanted to put on the seats, but not everyone's gonna like maybe sit on it by accident if they don't pay attention. So that's why I figured in the front I could just like have it there and, you know.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Just for like happy tears, because it's cute, you know, you never know. And then for cocktail hour, because after ceremonies, cocktail hour, so the cocktail hour will be upstairs on the terrace, which is like very neat, and it's like covered the terrace, so like it's fine.
It's a beautiful terrace.
Yeah, so for like a range or something is protected, and we hired an accordion player for cocktail hour.
That is awesome.
My buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so he's so he's very entertaining. He's very interactive with the guests, so that's really neat. And he's a very I worked with him before, so that's really neat. Again, another vendor that I knew.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be there to entertain the guests while we're taking pictures.
Okay.
And then for cocktail hour, what we did, well, this will be more throughout the evening, but starting cocktail hour, there'll be signature drinks at the bar. So
okay, what are the signature
there you
drinks?
Go.
Yeah,
you said the magic word, bar.
So one is called, because our theme is Wonderland, based off Alice in Wonderland, the movie. So I tried to to have the theme, but not too much in your face.
Okay.
Like to feel like you're not at Disney World because you're at a wedding. So I try to incorporate a few elements. So the first drink is called the Mad Hatter.
Oh, nice.
From the movie. So it's basically like I think like a sunrise, but with no alcohol, because we know some guests don't drink alcohol.
What? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's some.
That's not Vani's
drink.
It's the mad. Let's forget about that one. No, I'm kidding.
But if someone wants that alcohol in that one, they could do it for them, no problem. Like you could do that.
You could play with it.
And the next one is called the Cheshire Cat. So it's like a purpley drink.
Ooh.
I forget the actual name of it, but it has vodka in it. So it's like a purpley blue drink.
We're on the right track.
I love that. That would probably be my drink.
We're on the right track.
Yeah. So we tried, to have two drinks to represent the theme of the movie.
That's color.
And off Etsy I got like a signature drink sign. It's like his and hers drink.
Oh, nice.
So we could like play with very, very small touches, but
it's cute.
And also what I got, again, good old Etsy, Etsy. I found on Etsy, and they should be actually coming tomorrow. It's based as a company in, I think, Ontario, that they make like on the rim of the glass is like a little thing that you stick onto it, and it has like your names. So I put V and K, so for the signature drinks, they could put it on the little
V&K.
The little glass.
God, that is so cute.
Yeah, so little things like that, nothing too crazy, just. Again, I'm not trying to overkill, because I know in the past with the venue, I know in the past some clients asked for a lot and it was a lot, so I'm like, let me just tone it down a little bit to make it easier for everyone,
And what's the cocktail hour? What are the cocktails?
Yeah, so
hey man,
and we're having past canapes. So we have a variety of cold and hot canapes. So I know we're gonna have arancini. We have, I think. What else do we have? We have the arancini. I think we have like some vegan, like a vegan choice too. Nice. I think we asked I think it was like mini burgers, like a bunch.
Sliders! Yeah. Oh, those are awesome.
It's a whole bunch of like different I think there's one with fish on it, some seafood.
I think they do a tartare.
Some tartare too. Yeah, it was one of the options we picked. So we picked a few variety for everyone.
Oh my God.
So those will be passed, because in my opinion, I've seen a lot at weddings, and I feel the past canapes are easy. You grab them and, and no one leaves a mess. It's easy. You have it.
It allows
you're happy.
To drink more.
And that too.
It soaks up some of the alcohol.
Exactly. So your food to alcohol ratio,
is met.
But and that's why we want to pass, because international buffet is just as beautiful. But in our case, for a guest count, we figured it'd be more efficient to have the past canapes, different varieties, something for everyone,
Beautiful.
So and I think one of them we have a vegan option too. I think we have a vegan arancini option too. I think.
Oh, nice.
One of them are the one with the cheese and one's the vegan option. So we have a bit of everything for everyone.
Good.
So yeah. So that's
a cocktail.
Yeah, so that's a cocktail hour.
Okay, and it leads us into
yes. So the main.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time as husband and wife, we present to you Val and Kevin.
There you go.
Yay.
And then as you walk in the hall,
You have that song.
Did you pick music to come into the hall
Yes.
too?
Yes. So we're gonna have first our gonna have the kids if the wedding walk in. So like the ring bearers, the flower girl, the junior bridesmaids, and the junior groomsmen. So we have the song "We Like to Party" by the Vega Boys.
Oh, I love it.
So I wanted to choose something appropriate, age, no swearing, no anything, like age appropriate for children.
The Venga buses.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? When I was in high school, sorry, that song was popular, right?
Okay, so.
And my last name is Vanny. And I used to play in a band with my brother, so they all changed the words to "the Vanny bus is coming."
Yeah. I could see that. So we have.
So the kids are coming into that.
Yeah. So they're all gonna walk in together because I figured they'll be less shy.
Yeah.
So they're all together, and even for the ceremony too, they're gonna be walking in like sort of in a little group. So for the reception, that's the song, and then I have my grandparents, I believe, to walk in. So I picked an Italian song, Mamma Maria.
Oh, nice.
Because my nonna's name is Maria, so ha ha ha.
That's cute.
And then I have his parents walking in. I forget to what song. It's a very high beat song, but I think it's more a traditional Ghanaian song.
Nice.
But it's very, very high. I have no idea what they're saying, but it's very high beat and very energetic. So like it's a very happy song.
Perfect.
And then my parents are walking in after them to Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I didn't tell them that, but
oh well, they better not watch me.
No.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Tell it after. So.
And then it'll be the boys, the groomsmen. So they're all walking in. I put, what song did I put for them? Because we changed the song for them a few times, so I forget which version we're at for them. But at one point, they're
I got a hangover.
we looked, because the thing was we looked at a lot of songs, and like the guys are older, so we want something like appropriate for them.
Okay.
But for the bridesmaids, I picked the song.
Girls just want to have fun.
No.
Okay, I
heard that too many times. I couldn't. So I put by Hilary Duff, "What Dreams Are Made Of" from the movie, the Lizzie McGuire movie, like really way back.
Oh my
like
God.
She was in Italy and like she had to sing with her sister. That was Isabella. And that dude Paolo was there that was impersonating a singer in Italy.
Oh my God.
The Lizzie McGuire movie in Italy.
Yes, no, I saw the Lizzie McGuire movie.
So is that movie and
with my daughter, of course.
And that song is coming more, it's trending more, I find. So I figured
nice.
Like all the girls know the song. So they're gonna be walking to that. And then it's Kevin and I, and we picked, it's like the remix of Sarà Perché Ti Amo. It's like that remix, like
the
that
version,
club mix,
Oh my God, that's
so
fun.
that's what we decided to do, and then right after that,
do you invite the people on the dance floor to party with you a couple of minutes?
So that's the thing. We're gonna go for like our first dance right away. So when
beautiful.
we walk in, it'll like obviously people will be like around us. It's only normal, and then it'll be our first dance right away.
Which is should we do this? Let's kill two birds with. Is this the song for the segment?
No.
No. It's not.
We used it already. We used it.
Oh, okay. So we'll just okay.
We already
cool.
used it for the.
That's okay. That's fine.
So we have our first dance, and then after that.
What's the first dance? I can't remember which song it was.
It was by Coldplay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because his favorite band is Coldplay.
There you
so
go.
we're
Beautiful.
we had to compromise on that. I had to.
Hey,
we had a decision.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a choice.
the one decision.
It was because originally I wanted one song, my favorite song, and I saw him in concert, Enrique Iglesias.
Okay.
So I originally wanted one song from him. Yes, and then I'm like, we could do that as a last dance. Because I find a trend's coming this year of like a last dance.
They used to do that. Yeah, they used to do that. It stopped for a while.
Yeah, and now I feel like it's sort of trickling back in.
I try not to do it, but
but I feel like and I told the DJ, if we have time, yes, but not necessarily like whenever, like more like I want to say like around like the 1 o'clock mark, maybe, like when it's like a bit quiet, not when it's like, because we have I think until 2 the room. So that's why I figured we could like sort of sneak it in somewhere, or even a bit. I told the DJ, like, wherever it fits, it fits.
Yeah.
As long as you play it, I'll be happy. Okay.
There you go.
Like, I'm not gonna complain, because I told Kevin, you owe me that dance. Like, you owe me one dance to that, because he never danced with me to that song. Out of all the times, I'm like, you know what?
He's waiting.
I'm like, you owe it to me at our wedding.
You know what he's waiting for.
You know it's gonna be last dance for a reason.
Yeah, and I'm like, I told him, if you don't, I don't even know.
That's it. There you go.
And then I'm eating.
That's the ultimatum.
And I told him, if you don't, I'm sitting at the vendor's table.
He has.
Happily.
No. It's after the wedding, reception. That's where you get him.
Kevin's gonna have, wherever you're sleeping that night, he's gonna have a big sound system with the song ready on standby.
So I told him, just dance with me to that song. And I'll be
he's
happy.
gonna dance all right.
And I told him I'll be happy. I won't complain to you. I won't be nagging you at the head table saying, we're gonna dance to that song, okay?
Oh my God, that's
because like at all the weddings we've been to, they never play that song because everyone has a different, taste. So at all the weddings we've been to, he's like, oh, we could maybe dance. I'm like, but they're not gonna play it. They don't know him. Like, I'm sorry, they're not a fan, okay? Yeah. They didn't go twice in concert to see him. So you tell me. Please tell me the logic. But yeah, so he owes me a dance to that song.
Oh.
And I've been waiting for 8 years, let's just say, for him to dance with me.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Worth the wait.
Yes, because I sort of told him, like, we'll have your song for the first dance. Like, it's a really nice song. I have no problem with that. And it's your favorite artist. I'm not going to say anything. But you owe me for 8 years for that song. Yeah. Or else we're going to have problems.
We're going to have problems as of day one.
Like, I'm sorry, but I just want to dance to that song. So I told him that he's already aware. It's going to be on his schedule. So he knows exactly what.
It's going to be on his schedule.
I gave all my family members like a sort of like schedule for them.
Yeah.
3 drinks in the schedule. They're like,
because again, I want to make sure everyone's like organized too. Yeah, so like I don't have to repeat myself like many times on the wedding day.
Create a video.
So that's it. No, do a little mini clip and then just send it to each one. Like, remember, you are doing this. Remember, you're doing.
But I figured they're old enough. They know the drill. I'm not worried about that. They know what I expect out of them. So.
What's the first course?
I know. I was just waiting. Like, she's gonna say.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go with the food.
Not mistaken, is a salad.
Nice.
And like a spring salad mix. And then right after that, it's and then I know I'm missing something, but the main.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing the in between, but because I'm coming to my brain. And so cauliflower steak, because some of my guests are vegan, and it's like I tried it at the tasting, it was like super amazing, and I love it. So
cauliflower steak.
I'm eating that, and as well.
Nice.
And. Well,
like you chose it?
Yeah, for my option,
Wow.
for the night. Because
nice.
when I did the wedding the first time at the Nelligan, right, I tried it. I never had it before. So I'm like...
Like, what do you mean by cauliflower steak?
It's literally a piece of cauliflower.
That's grilled?
They grill it, they marinated it, everything. And then they serve it, I think, like with potatoes and veggies.
Oh my God, that's
so
nice. Sounds good, though.
It's really...
I would imagine it is good.
It was really filling,
What's the steak part of it? Like, where does the steak come in?
I guess maybe it's
they
the
cut
cut.
They cut it like thicker. And
they just try to make it sound more of something it's not.
Yeah, but it's grilled. It's like it's already like marinated.
Okay.
It's pretty, honestly, it was really filling. Like you didn't even feel, like I was full after as a vendor. When I tried it, I felt full.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
It's really good. So I figured for my wedding, like why not eat something like lighter, not because I don't want to get anything on my dress too. Like if something spills or something, so I'm like at least steak, at least a cauliflower, like I could maybe,
I'm like, I couldn't give a shit. I could fucking drop all the gravy. I don't give a shit. I'm married now. She said yes, it's done.
And then, like I said, it was the salmon. They had a choice of the salmon, like with the potato puree and veggies, like a whole thing.
Nice.
The braised beef again.
Beef it is for me.
Yeah. And then it was the cauliflower steak.
Perfect.
And I know other guests have picked besides me, the cauliflower steak. A few of
Wow.
them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very good.
It's cauliflower. You can't, like, if you're used to that.
Yeah.
And then the kids had the option, I think it was like chicken fingers and fries.
Nice. Oh my God, that's
so
fun.
for the kids, and it was funny, the kids like had a 3-course meal too. They had the crudité, their little veggies with dip, and then the main, and then a dessert. I'm like, that's something.
That's so cute.
I'm like,
That's
okay,
cute.
okay, I see you, you know, like.
That's great.
So, and then the dessert, because the option that we picked had a dessert that comes with the meal. So it was, I think, an opera cake with 2 macaroons.
Oh, nice.
Like on the side for the
that's
dessert.
So
Yeah.
nice.
So, are you doing a sweet table?
Yeah.
Yes.
After that? Yes.
So are you doing the sweet
Yeah,
table? Are you
so-
doing like one of those midnight tables as well
So,
after?
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
No.
it's midnight. I think we're gonna take it a bit early because, like, if the guests leave, you know, a bit early, because
Yeah.
some of our guests are a bit older with kids, you know, they might leave early. So we're gonna probably have around like 10,
Oh, nice.
and it'll
Okay.
like probably stay out longer. So like if someone has to leave, or you never know,
Yes,
kids.
Or
as-
older
Give them
people,
time to,
Yeah.
maybe
to grab their
grandparents.
bags
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah,
put
that's
stuff,
a
stuff
good
their bags.
idea.
I'd feel bad if we take it out a minute and there's like half the people left, you know.
Well, the grandparents
Yeah.
usually are the ones that
That's
leave earlier,
grandparents, the ones with
The small
kids, you know,
babies.
if you know, you never know, right? So we have that, so it's a bunch of different options of desserts, and then on top of that, we're gonna have smoked meat sandwiches and poutine too, like a bit after, like a little bit.
That's like
a little bit at the end. We're
that's
gonna
like
have
you
that.
went out, you partied hard, you got so hammered,
Yeah.
And then you went-
go to
Yeah.
you go
Burger
Jerry's
King
smoked
or-
meat or
Yeah,
something to
so,
soak up
and
the
the
alcohol.
venue, they
Great.
provide that, so it's awesome. So you have that option. So it's like really nice to know to have that option.
Open bar?
Yes, we're gonna have open bar. Yeah.
I know, because that one was circulating.
Because I figured, you know, why not?
Exactly.
You know, like, you know, why not? Because, and I know my guests, like, I'm not worried about it, so that's why, like, an open bar is a good option.
Did I misplace my invitation?
Yes, you went with the cauliflower
What
steak.
time does the bar open again?
And then what
Imagine
else?
I show up.
It's like, hey, I know the bride.
Hey, no,
no.
see, I got invited. It just fell. I don't know. Canada Post, they suck.
That's
Bring
it.
a kind of post. Damn kind of post out there.
I'm gonna be like those Wedding Crasher, like the movie. I'm gonna be at the bar. Hey, Val, woo!
They'd be like, who the hell is this guy?
But yeah, so that's the vibe we're going for, and the theme is, like I said, Wonderland. So
Nice.
I try to incorporate that in with like the decor on the tables, you know, and everything.
Nice. And the music.
Yeah.
The music.
So the music, it'll be a bit of like old school and modern, a few Italian songs, Polish songs, a few Kenyan songs, like a big like
Mishmash.
mishmash
Okay.
of songs.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, bit of everything for everyone.
So it seems to me that you have your night planned. So
Yeah.
your honeymoon. What's
So we're gonna probably do that like in September because it's my wedding season.
yeah.
So
That's
I
right,
can't like
it's
just
true.
go, you know. I just can't leave, you know. But we're probably going to like just like maybe have a staycation somewhere. Like we'll see the week after. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
It's something to think about.
Exactly.
My bass player, a friend of mine, is getting married August 10th.
Oof. Okay.
And he is the owner of the band, right? He's the owner of Soul
Oh,
Station, right? So he's a
okay,
friend
yeah.
of mine. And he's getting married August 10th. And I booked him
Oh, no,
for a
stop.
gig August 11th.
No.
So I called him because he's not going. Same reason as you. He's not going on his honeymoon now because
Yeah,
it's
it's
wedding
wedding
season.
season.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm like, dude, I know it's the 11th, the day after your wedding. Are you cool to play? Yeah. Just don't mention anything for now, okay? And I'm like, okay, I won't
Oh
say
my
it. Just don't bring
God.
it up for now, and then
Just don't mention it.
I'll
Ease
find a
her
way.
into it.
He's like, I already hear her saying, but it's the day after our wedding.
Yeah.
She's busy. He's like, but I gotta work.
It's wedding season. It's the
Oh my
reality.
It's not even a
now.
wedding, but whatever.
But yeah, so yes, that's pretty much the vibe of the day, you know.
Amazing.
And what I liked is one of the reasons why we picked the venue because it's in the old port, so for pictures,
Nice.
Yeah,
we don't have to
beautiful.
like drive in. We could just like walk around.
Very nice.
Like there's like the like different places where you could take pictures.
Are
And
we gonna go to the song of the? Are we doing that for this episode?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. But
we
there was
are?
another
Song,
question.
yes.
Oh, okay.
What are your colors before we do that?
So they're pink, like blush pink, navy blue and gold.
Lisa's like,
Yeah.
Vanny, shut the fuck?
Yeah. So remember, this episode, the women have the reins.
And then, so that's the vibe that we're going for. And the flowers are going to be tulips.
Is your hair going to be up? You have a crown?
Yes, I do have a crown. It's true. It's only airing after, so I could say, because he doesn't know. I have a crown, the veil, the whole,
we don't
the veil, the crown, I have it all.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And the crown, I think, is like 10 pounds. So that's
wow.
Actually,
it's a heavy crown.
What was that drink? The blue drink?
With
the vodka?
The Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat.
It makes it lighter. A few of those and you don't feel
Yeah,
the
it's
pain
like,
in the
I'm
ground.
floating. But
I'm
floating. So that's pretty much the vibe of my wedding in a nutshell.
That's amazing.
So,
Oh my God.
So it's good. And I'll take pictures and, so I'll try to film some video for sure.
Yeah.
I'll have someone or me just with my phone, like, walk.
Wait a second, it's your wedding.
Are you doing this on social media as well? Like, are you?
I am going to post on the Sunday. That's my plan. Because I don't, it's like, or even after the ceremony, I could post a bit.
We're married now. It doesn't matter. He's got to deal with it.
But here it comes with the territory. He knows what I do. So, I mean, it comes with, like,
He has no option.
I have to film some parts for my audience.
It's on the schedule.
It's there.
That's what it is.
It's too bad. Accept it. If not, too bad.
I love it.
Simple as that.
I love it. You're right. You're right.
It comes with the territory of being a wedding planner. He knows already. He knows the drill. Simple as that.
So, Val's song of the day.
Yes.
First dance, we call it.
It's My Wish by Rascal Flatts.
I love that song.
Yeah.
My Wish.
It's a nice one.
For you.
It's a
beautiful
good.
tune.
I feel like many couples, like, they go with modern songs, but they don't really go back to, like, when songs are good, maybe.
When songs are good.
So I'm like, I think hopefully this wedding season I don't hear the same old songs.
That's a beautiful song. You got actually, if anyone, because it's known as a country song,
but it's really,
song, but it's a pop
really
song.
Not country.
No,
Yeah.
it's got a little twang vocally,
but that's okay.
It's such a beautiful
nice
song.
One. It's a really
beautiful
song.
It's
The
a really
harmony-
nice song.
And the words are amazing.
And I
Really.
remember one couple, like 2 couples used this a while back. One used it for their first dance, and one used it for the mother's song dance.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
lovely.
So it was like really, like, it could be used, in any variation, but for first dance, I think it's an uncommon song, and I feel that hopefully this wedding season I hear more of like the throwback songs,
Nice, that's beautiful.
Instead of what are the songs now? It's like a whole bunch like from TikTok, I'm like, no, but why TikTok?
TikTok.
That's
Please.
the problem. And that's
Like
the
they
problem.
hear, like some of my guests, some of my couples hear like a remake of a remake on TikTok, and they want to find that audio.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know where you're gonna find, because it's a TikTok made a TikTok, and I'm like, it's so hard to find. The poor DJ's like, but I don't know this. Like, it's not a song. It's like a remake. They find it, but
They find a way.
It's a remake of a remake.
Usually on YouTube they'll list the DJ
or
who did it.
movies, or there's like movie soundtracks, or
That's easy.
it's fine. But I feel like hopefully this wedding season I hear more songs that are like just.
Regular songs
Regular.
that someone recorded,
Yeah.
And do you have a thought of the day, Val?
Yes, I do. So, keep your wedding day a drama-free zone.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. That's it. It's all about you.
Yeah. It's no drama, stress-free, nothing to worry about, good energy. Because you only have it once. And you don't.
How many times is that successful?
Yeah, but it's true. Most people, but because I know I've witnessed as a planner, weddings I plan, like some girls are getting ready, like wearing hair and makeup, and there's drama, between the bridesmaids, or there's something going on, and I witness it, and I see it, and I'm like, okay, like let's just
mellow a bit.
Let's just diffuse the situation. So I think it's important that if you could ahead of time tell your bridesmaids, if you know them, if you're close enough with them, you say, hey girls, just let's have a easy going day.
How come only girls?
Exactly.
Guys are like,
Well, because we have a lot to get ready.
The guys, every time.
Why is there drama?
Hair,
there's always,
makeup,
I feel like there's
shoes.
always one wedding I did, there was one bridesmaid, and I knew something was gonna happen. I'm like, it's gonna happen. I can't stop it. It will happen, like it or not. And it did.
Oh no.
And I'm like, and I knew it was gonna happen. When will it strike? I don't know. Of course, hair and makeup. So the thing was, the bride was getting ready. Everything was set up, was done. I was done, and I went upstairs because I knew they were gonna have food there. So I'm like, let me go see and
I know your
get
shot.
get my little something to munch on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I saw everything was going well, and then one bridesmaid already started complaining about, I think her dress. I'm like, but you knew your dress ahead of time. Like, you picked it, like come on. Long story short, I asked her to come with me downstairs to go check something for the bride because I knew and she's like, okay. So I took her out of the vicinity and I'm like, okay, can you just check this for me on the tables just to make sure the names are okay?
Yeah.
I knew they were fine because I had the list. So she was looking and it diffused upstairs a lot.
Good.
So in some cases, if you don't have a planner, if your planner's there, or whatever, if your planner's not there at the moment, you could talk to your girls ahead of time if you have many bridesmaids, or have someone to be that bridesmaid just to make sure that no one is,
It's usually the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Either that or it's like the mother, it's the mom. It could be. It depends.
So Lisa, give your opinion on the drama thought of the day.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. It should be a drama-free zone because you have a lot as a bride. You have a lot on your mind.
It's a lot going on. You're getting ready. You're excited.
You don't want to have to worry if your bridal party is content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be the opposite. You have to make sure you're happy.
Mood. It sets your mood.
It's the mood of the day.
Exactly. No, but you as a bride, you chose them, and now they're not happy because a hair is out of place or there's a frizz. It's like it detracts from you.
Yeah,
right?
and it takes away from that.
Exactly.
But yet the boys, when I go see them on wedding
they're all worried.
They're just chilling.
Exactly.
One
they're all
was
worried.
playing pool. They're relaxing, watching the game, and I'm like.
They're drinking already.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I could chill here maybe.
Yeah,
I can enjoy a bit. Take it easy.
Yeah, the bride's house, I find there's a lot of chaos going on.
There's a lot of moving parts because everyone's excited, stressed, whatever, No,
well, it's always like the bride's first, and then who's next to get makeup in hair, and who's next to get makeup in hair. So it's like, I want to be next. I want to be next.
And that's why for that I made a schedule. I finalized that, so that's why I'm like, at least
you're going next and pipe it.
Yeah, exactly. So so that's
good. Schedules are good. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
And your thought,
my
Valerie?
thought, it's a good one. I don't want to.
You're from the male perspective.
Well, exactly. That's why I don't want to give my you crazy girls.
How drunk were you before you went to church?
Actually, my first wedding, I was drunk on the altar. Actually, not a word of a lie. I was completely drunk.
Okay.
I was drunk on the altar. Yeah, completely hammered.
Wow.
Should have been a sign. But anyways, that's a different story. It's another story for another day. So my thought on the drama.
From your perspective.
From my perspective, look at your significant other.
Yeah.
Look at how he, if it's a he, stays away from drama and copy him.
Yeah, but you're not in the same vicinity.
It's a chill thing, No. It's the details, and I'm not going to say this about women because it's so not true, but it's a character trait. It has nothing to do with women and men. Some people overthink too many things. I'm going to say mascara just for now as an example, but it could be anything. No one really notices that. I mean, because you notice it, and you might notice it on one person, but if there's 200 people there, maybe two people might say, "Oh my God, the mascara was rough,"
And that being said, actually, I find the focus is always on the bride at the end of
Yeah.
It always ends up on the bride.
But
and
I mean,
the groom.
focus in what sense? It's not an over analytical focus of where's the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
What is?
But everyone's like, oh, the bride. The attention is more always on the bride and groom. So at the end of the day, if you're a bridesmaid, of course you're gonna be there in pictures, to be there for your bride. But if your hair is out of place, let's say, or that one strand can be pinned back.
Yeah,
they're not. No one's gonna matter. Out of all the people that are there, they're not gonna be like, oh, the bridesmaid, her hair wasn't curly at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be like, oh, the bride. The attention will be like, oh, the bride.
Yeah.
But even at one point, I find after the ceremony, everyone's like more chill, like the guests, you know, everything.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life
You have to embrace it.
You know,
and
that worry of
Yeah.
my
control
hair.
it.
You sweat because you did a dance and your hair is sticking to your face because you sweat. That you're not gonna beat
You can't
that.
control.
You can't control
Control
the sweat
things.
on your face,
Yeah.
you know. But I find the tension is always back to the bride and groom. So if you're a bridesmaid or in the wedding party and you're worried, at the end of the day, the focus will be on the bride. That's just how it is.
As a vendor,
Yeah.
as a vendor, I can tell you because I've seen a million of them. The bride and groom make the wedding.
Yeah, of course.
That smile, smile, and they need to be on the dance floor if you want the party. Not the whole time.
But you have to start.
You open it.
Yeah.
You open it up.
The more the bride and groom are on the dance floor, the
more,
better the party is.
I'll
tell you.
And I seen it too. Like if the bride and groom are sitting.
Yeah, and which has happened numerous times.
Oh yeah.
And we're like,
I nudge them. I'm like, go. Let's. I'm like, that's why no one's up.
And they're like, no, but I don't dance.
You have to go.
And they say, I don't dance. Okay, don't dance. Grab a drink, go on the dance floor, and talk to someone.
Yeah.
But you'll see the rest of the dancers will then be there.
I always tell my clients if they're shy, if they're shy, more introvert, I'm like, you know what you could do? Go, just stand up.
Yeah.
You don't have to go. You could just stand up. People will follow you.
It makes all the difference.
It's fine.
You're the lead that day.
You're
the example.
And that's what I tell my couples. If you're a little shy, just go to the bar, stand up, and people will follow you. Or go, just walk to see your parents, let's say, or step over there. And people will naturally follow you.
Exactly.
That's how I see it.
Val, we are excited. In the next couple of episodes, not the next one, but we're going to have a breakdown of how the wedding actually went.
That's going to be fun.
Who was drunk, who wasn't, who fell to the ground, who was puking in the bathroom. I'm kidding.
It's gonna be something.
It's going to be nice to break it down on the podcast.
Yeah,
and
that's going to be fun.
It's going to be fantastic.
That's going to be a fun
And then
one.
hopefully we'll have some footage or some pictures
that
we can show.
I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm going to ask people for footage,
Amazing.
I'm going to take footage too when I can, of course.
So this podcast has a part 2 that's going to come out.
It is. This is still the single Val.
I'd say in about a month or 2 after this one, more or less. So it's going to be cool.
Give or take.
It's going to be really cool.
We'll see the before and after.
Yes.
Yay!
Bye, Chimers.
So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Catch us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Instagram, we're everywhere. Facebook.
Here.
Everywhere.
Bye.